Hello. All right. This actually, I think I've only got one number jump in this whole video. Um, it's going to be a little bit random. I'm just really talking about Pulp Fiction, okay, and this connection back with Madonna. And there's so many connections in Pulp Fiction to Madonna. I've talked about loads of bits and pieces over the course of probably the last year now about bits and pieces in Pulp Fiction that tie back to Madonna, or tie back to the Hoover Dam, or tie back to well, just a lot of things. Okay. Um, so this is just a random little chit chat thing. The reason why I bring this up, right, is because um, we did the Desperately Seeking Susan film connections with Madonna's death, okay? And in this particular scene here, we have Uma Thurman, who is ODing as Mia Wallace, right? And we've got John Travolta in here, and we've also got Rosanna Arquette, who is in Desperately Seeking Susan as the kind of twin with Madonna. And this is the goddess, so to speak, who is about to die and be reborn, essentially. That's the whole idea of this scene. She's literally dying, and the shot to the heart, yeah, which they put the bullseye on the heart, okay, and the arrow, which is the needle, shoots the adrenaline into the heart, and the system is reset, okay. So this is the death of the Matrix, the rebirth of the Matrix. We've got Eric Stoltz in the background here, who is the Black Marty McFly. Okay, we've done all those decodes. He's also shares the Hoover Dam's birthday. I don't know what else to say about this scene apart from it's just super loaded. John Travolta is playing the Elvis figure in this scene as well. Yeah, he's the Elvis Vince Vega. Okay, so he's Elvis. He dies on the toilet. Yeah. Okay. Um, boy, what else do I want to mention about this? It's just absolutely mental. So if let's just take Uma Thurman's birthday now and just check it out. Check out the number jump that takes us to 820, which is what we're looking at for Madonna. Yeah. Um, 429, 1970 through to 820 is 222. Yeah, 20202. Absolutely blooming crazy number, really, when you look at it. Palindropic, just had the Madonna funeral rites thing with the 222. Yeah, the playtime on it that just would not change, which should have changed, but it didn't. So it's a huge reference here to that whole thing. And again, this I'm pretty sure, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that Kate and Will got married on this date. Yeah, Prince William and Kate, whatever her name is. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is their wedding date. Obviously not 1970, but I'm pretty sure that is their wedding date. Okay, anyway, I should know because I got a cup with it on somewhere. What I have my cups of tea out of. Anyway, so this is, again, connected back into the idea of the wedding again. Oh dear, how many times can we connect back into the wedding? But anyway, um, yeah. So Uma Thurman, okay, who is Mia Wallace. Yeah, she is Mia Wallace. And so let me show you something in the film. Actually, let's go back here. Do do do. We want to look at who do we want to look at? We want to look at, and I've got some stuff for Harvey Keitel as well, Kettle, however you say his name, which isn't going to happen now, but there's so many links with him and Madonna. I've meant to do a video on him several times, but I've just not got around to it. Ving Rhames, yeah. Okay, so with our previous, where's he at? Magic Johnson decode. So if Madonna dies tomorrow, Magic Johnson will be 666. Yeah, be 66 years, 6 days old. Yeah, he's born on the 14th of August. The 14th of August is our 28 days hidden code in Lucas numbers. It's 28 days before 9/11. Okay, it's all encoded in Lucas numbers. Yeah. If Madonna does die tomorrow, the number jump for her age will be 24477 or 24476. 24476 is the 21st Lucas number. Yeah, Lucas number starts 2, 1, 3, 4, 7, yada yada yada. Okay, so this date is super duper important, especially to do with Pluto. Yeah, remember Pluto year is 1.48 days longer than an Earth year. I hope I'm getting that around the right way. Well, anyway, there's 1.48 days difference. I'm pretty sure it's longer. Okay. Anyway, the number 32. We've seen that pop up quite a lot with all this stuff as well. Okay. So anyway, look at this guy here, right? Now let's take a look at Ving. Yeah. Okay. You know, a similar nose. Okay. You know that. You know, notice the bald head here. In the film, Marcellus Wallace has a bald head. In fact, he has a what does he have? A band-aid on the back of his neck. Okay. There could be several references with that for sure. But again, this bald head thing, the uncircumcised head, so to speak. Yeah. I mean circumcised head. Sorry. The idea of it, you know, nothing covering this thing is kind of interesting. Okay. So anyway, to me, this is Magic Johnson. Okay, in the film, he is playing the role of Magic Johnson. Okay, but there's something wrong. Okay, with him. Okay, he is missing something, and again, the plaster, the band-aid on the neck, yeah, of the head. Are you getting the references here on the neck of the head? Yeah, it's a reference to him having some kind of injury to the neck or the head. Yeah, the neck of the head. Yeah, to the penis. All right. So this is a reference to a certain member being missing. Okay. Now, in Desperately Seeking Susan, they have the golden pyramid on the back of the jacket. Yeah, that is the gold member. Yeah, the upward triangle is that phallic symbolism of Osiris. Okay, the thing that's missing. Yeah, the part that needs to be resurrected, the gold member. Okay, when Ving gets his case, when Marcellus gets the case, right? That's the briefcase that Vince and Jules have had to go and get back, right, from Brett, whatever his name is. What? When they go to get that case back. Sorry, this won't be making any sense to people that haven't seen the film. You've got to have seen the film really for this to make sense. But when they get that case back, obviously Vince looks inside, and there is a gold emanation from the briefcase. Yeah, and when he opens it, the combination is 666. Yeah. Now let's remember that the idea of that resurrection is the idea of the death of the Matrix, which is Madonna, and so it's that gold member is going to come out of what? That black bloody box. The briefcase is the monolith, yeah, where the gold member has to come out of, you know, to reattach to resurrect man, right? So the 666, yeah, Magic Johnson, which is the gold member, right? That's the Magic Johnson, yeah. It's magical, it's golden, right? That thing has got to come out of that black case. 666, Magic Johnson will be 66 years, 6 days old. right now, in fact. Okay, so we've just made it into 8:20. So anyway, I've talked about all these ideas before, but I just wanted to go back over them, and you know, sort of just clarify some of this stuff. So again, this thing, this is Magic Johnson, yeah, Marcellus Wallace, yeah, and the thing that is in the case is the Magic Johnson, yeah, the gold thing that everybody speculates on what it is that's in there. That's his golden member, okay, so to speak, right? What else did I want to say about this film? So we did the French Connection stuff just previously with Gene Hackman. Let me show you something interesting here. Let's just tie this back. Let's tie some films in just randomly now. But I think I've got it up here somewhere. Where was it? Saturday Night Fever. Let me show you something. So, of course, John Travolta is Vince Vega, yeah, is Elvis, who obviously ties to Madonna because Madonna dies on Madonna dies. Elvis dies on Madonna's 19th birthday. Yeah, we're talking about World War III Hoover Dam stuff happening on the 1st of September, Labor Day, St. Giles's Day. So I've lost my train of thought now. Anyway, let's just look at this train reference here with Saturday Night. In fact, I think Saturday Night Fever came out in '77 as well. So this connection back with Saturday Night Fever, again, '77 with Elvis dying. Anyway, so he is Elvis. So there's this connection with him tying back to obviously Madonna, and obviously back with Mia Wallace there, because obviously he goes on this, he goes out with her to take her out, and there's this whole scene in the bathroom where he's saying, just gonna go home and, not pursue her anymore, sort of thing. Okay. Anyway, that'll make sense to people that have seen the film. Anyway, go back to this scene, and we're on the subway here. Yeah, look at the RR here. Yeah, 81818. But this is John Travolta, and he's getting on this on the train here, on the subway, and he's going to think about. I guess he's have a little bit of a, think about his life, and this is, the point at which he's going to go back to Stephanie in the film. Yeah. Anyway, he gets on the train, and I mean, notice there's just the numbers are just crazy on this train as well. The crazy train. Let's see. And again, it's a silver train. Yeah, super duper important with like the DeLorean and all this stuff. And check out this first bit they show. We got Madonna's birthday right here, and we got the 95 right here. Yeah, and boy, we've seen a lot of 95 stuff with Madonna through to this 820 day. Okay. Anyway, what's fascinating about this, as I mentioned before, is that in the background while he's on the train is that it says take off to Mia. Okay, and there's got the 20 cent there as well, the 20. But this is pretty interesting with the reference back to Mia Wallace in Pulp Fiction now. Okay, when he moves his hand, you'll see it's actually Miami, but this written here is just absolutely crazy, and we got the 20 here as well. This again, the 20 cents is referenced in French Connection on the underground scene as well. Okay. Anyway, he's gonna sit on here, and I can't remember if there's anything else that's interesting here, but yeah, you see take off to Miami. It's coming in 20 cents. Right? So super duper interesting. The numbers that go out that are through here is just crazy. But that connection with the 168 and then the Mia Wallace connection, because of course he's with Mia Wallace when she dies. Yeah. and this reference to him being Elvis in the other. I don't think there was there anything. Can't remember if there was anything interesting in here or not. No, I think that's the end of it there. But anyway, the subway again, yeah? Interesting, isn't it? Notice the back. Notice this on his cheek here. Okay, it's not on the back of his neck though, you know. Okay, he's getting off of that, and look. Oh dear, if you've seen 88 Finished and Porous has got some great decodes on Saturday Night Fever. And again, super duper interesting. Just some little personal references in this scene as well with the music. Happens to have my wedding day music in it as well. So yeah, it's just little things like that that just sort of tie everything together, at least personally for me. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty much done with this now. Oh dear, there's so much stuff in Saturday Night Fever as well. It's just unreal. And that's the next one we'll do in just a second. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, right? So you get the idea with this reference to this the Pulp Fiction thing. Where do I got it up here? Pulp Fiction. This scene here, look, Operation Life. Yeah, choose life. Okay, wake me up before you go. Choose life as train spotting as well. Yeah. I can't think there's anything else I want to show you in this scene. Let's just go to the point where they are going to stab her. I'm going to stab her. Okay. Let's see. There's Roberta Glass. You know, it's just so loaded. I can't get the. There it is, the bullseye. Ah dear, the bullseye. Right. Okay. Done with this one. I'm going to do another one here in a minute. Okay. Actually, we're going to do one about this. Look at this thumbnail here. We're going to do one about this storm here, just very quickly though. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another one soon. All right. Cheers. Bye. Bye.